man, there's a lot of good guys out there, and then they like, I hate when they base like their past relationships like.
Ooh,
like
yes.
They base their past relationships on like current dudes right now. Like it's not fair to us. I mean,
Y'all do the same thing.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Whoa!
I think
I will never, ever in my life
I think
blame a new relationship on what Maria did. Okay,
No, I'm not saying
just to
blame,
point
but,
out an
like, you
example.
look at it,
Girl
like,
was
if they
crazy.
do the
Yeah, she was
same
crazy.
thing, like if one girlfriend does the same thing that your old girlfriend did, you're gonna automatically think she's doing the same thing.
Yeah,
even
It's
when
just,
she
just
might
like
not
a,
be.
it's just like a
Yes, it
yellow
is.
flag come up. You be like, whoa,
Caution.
that just reminds me.
Yeah.
But then you also got to remember, okay, this is a new person.
Now you do learn from past experiences. The
Yeah.
only problem is, you just,
gotta
new
keep
girl's a new problem. You know what I mean,
Yeah, you never
if she
know.
does the same thing, if she does the same thing as your old girlfriend does,
There's something wrong.
give it with a grain of salt. Be like, look,
Okay, well,
I mean, what's the
just tell me.
saying say? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
No, I say 3-4 times.
Fool me 3 times,
Yeah.
I'm gonna kick your ass. I mean, that's not what happened.
I don't know, maybe if it's like the same thing, maybe it's you. Maybe it's not
Well,
Maybe it's the girls you like.
Yeah, maybe it's
Yeah,
the
maybe.
July.
Maybe.
Yeah,
But I don't have
maybe
time.
don't
It's
feel
kind
people
of like
I don't have an
it's
age
kind of like you have to. You maybe need to either raise your standards or lower them.
Just don't jump into it. Depends on how fast you jump
Yeah.
into it.
Yeah.
Because, you get caught on a rebound is kind of.
It sucks.
Yep.
It's kind of bad.
Or even you just try to make so much out of it. Then when that person doesn't meet your expectations, you're severely disappointed.
Yeah, you're severely disappointed because you really don't want to come off as an ass.
I got another one. This is mainly, more or less, men probably do this more than girls, but I still think it's pretty much even, pretty much. But how is it, okay, say somebody cheats. Particularly everybody always claims it's a man that cheats pretty much, right? You agree upon that, right? No, we're not saying, I mean, everybody, all men and women cheat.
Culture stereotype.
Cultural stereotype. They always say that men cheat, right? So if a man cheats, but the girl keeps him, why does she bring it up all the damn time?
Hell yeah.
Because she
That's
doesn't
just-
trust
yeah,
you
she doesn't
anymore.
But why would she stay with him if she doesn't trust him anymore?
Because she's still emotionally involved.
No.
I mean, even if
No,
something
no,
people
hell
do.
no.
You
No,
know,
relationship is
Hey,
built
and
on
trust.
trust.
But even, I mean, you can still be really into someone and be really emotionally involved even though they've hurt you. I mean, why do you think so many people are in abusive relationships? It's because there's that connection and you want to be with them, but you want
Yeah,
them
the
to be
connection
able
of
to.
his fist against your face.
Oh, talking about Ike Turner, Tina Turner? Is that what you're saying?
That's the connection, fist to
I don't know,
face.
that's like if you're married and have kids with someone, you're not going to leave that person.
Shit, I'll leave my
I
wife
think
in
the
a heartbeat.
difference,
Take
the
the kids
divorce
and
rate
move
in this
out.
country, it costs too damn much to divorce people these days. So
Nah.
that, you may be true.
Yeah.
I want the kids to move
The
out.
girl's asking,
Badass
like, what
guy.
did I do wrong? Because if he's cheating, she makes her feel like, well, I'm obviously not giving him something, so you try to fix it, but then you don't know, like, if you did or if you didn't. So, I mean, you have to earn that
Yeah,
trust.
well,
Like,
you
a lot of
just
the time,
gotta-
you just
I
want the
mean,
guy to man up to it. Be
it
like,
just-
yes, I did it, I'm sorry, and then make it up to her. Don't sit there and be like, yeah, I did it.
It'll-
But, like, show her.
It'll
Show her
never be
something.
the same again. So
It
why
can
would you?
be.
I
I
know.
stayed with the guy that cheated on me, and we got over it. But I mean, you have to make an honest, big effort to. prove
Yeah,
that
I said, does it
things are
happen
different.
again though? Is the question. I mean, if it
There's
happens
this-
again, it's a different.
Yeah.
There's this one thing, I call backtracking. Where
Asking other
you
people.
go back.
You go back to what you had.
You go back to what you had. Let's say if someone
Ooh.
cheated on you, you forgave them, and you backtrack.
Yep, and stay with it.
My theory is things progressively get worse
Oh,
when
yeah.
you backtrack each time.
Yes.
So the question is why, as you said, why go back? If you know that it's not going to be successful, you know what? Burn it.
Do yourself a favor
Move
and just
on.
like just get out.
It's called
Really.
it's called familiarity. I mean, if you're
Yeah.
used to going out with the same
Yeah.
girl, and all like every time something goes wrong and she's still there,
Yeah.
granted that's not her fault. That's our fault for going back to her. So I mean,
You gotta
And
kick
she's
the habit.
lonely. I mean, you're lonely, she's lonely, everybody's hurt,
Yeah.
being together. I mean, yeah, there might be some bad times, but there are also some good times, and it makes you feel better. It's nice to have somebody there.
yeah, it's just one thing. You're gonna
Your
keep
mom-
going back to that person. I mean, granted, I dated a girl in high school 3, 4 times, 3, 4, 5 times. I mean, and each time it was kind of like, it was like, what, maybe this time will be better. But at the same time, it was like, man, you know what, I've been single for, in high school. I've been single for a month. I need to go back to somebody, Yeah, I mean, like, it's in high school. I'm saying, it's high school,
Yeah, man.
In high school,
I
you
was
see
single.
about-
I was single.
I got over it.
No,
I
no.
moved on.
when it's in high school, you be itching for a relationship. You be like, man, I want this.
Nah, it
No,
wasn't even like that for
Boom.
me,
It was like
man.
that at my school.
It was like that in my school
Everybody's
too.
holding hands walking
Yeah.
down the hallway.
It was that way in mine. I went to a small 3A high school. everybody dated somebody.
I didn't
man.
need to be
Because
nobody.
you knew everybody, man.
Well, that's not the problem though. But you went to Longview. Come on. You had other
Here,
options.
you take her now.
When
I
you
didn't care.
in Liberty, you didn't have those kind of options.
In Liberty Islo,
Exactly.
in
Sorry,
Liberty
man.
Islo, you didn't have the type of options either.
Yeah,
But then also, I mean, maybe like you break up and stuff, but then you realize what was wrong, so you can try to fix it. And like, okay, well, we fixed this problem, now let's try it again.
I feel that if y'all break up, there's no reason to try to fix it anymore because y'all could have fixed it when y'all was still together.
Or just saying if you want to take a break or whatever.
some
I don't
people
believe in
break.
breaks.
Oh yeah, I don't believe in
Yeah,
breaks
I don't
either.
believe in
It's
breaks.
always the breakup.
Y'all, so no one believes in breaks.
No.
I don't believe
No,
in
man, what's
breaks.
the point?
You
Might as
fight
well
through
just-
it or you let it go.
What's the point?
Breaks
Because-
is like, hey, I want to go sleep with someone else and see if I
Yeah.
like them better than you.
Hey, is that all right with you? Is
That's
that
all
all right with
I'm
you?
Is that okay with you?
You have to respect my decision.
Yeah.
Respect
Is
my
that-
whatever, man. Deuces.
There's that. Do y'all believe in open relationships?
Hell no.
What's
No.
the point?
No.
No, 'cause
I
then that's
know
not a
that we
relationship.
Had them,
You was
and
open
then it
before
worked
you
out
met
really
me.
well. But me personally, I don't think I could deal with
People
it.
just get jealous.
I get
Yeah.
jealous.
Too damn jealous.
You was
I mean,
open before you
I
met
mean, either you're in a relationship.
Have you
or
ever
not,
seen the thin
and
line
then-
between love and hate?
There's a thin line between fries and shakes, dude.
Between what?
Fries and shakes.
I'm hungry. Why do we always come back to food?
Yeah, JV.
So, okay, final
Fat
thing here.
bastard.
Final thing here. You know, when we talk about the word love, you know, okay, do you think people, you know, overuse this word these days?
Hell yeah.
People say it just for the hell of it.
Yeah,
man.
people say it for the hell, and that ain't cool.
How
with me.
can you tell when somebody means it? Destiny.
I don't know. I've never said I love you to anyone, so I think it takes some time.
Damn.
Like, I don't know. I don't. I'm not gonna say it just to say it. If someone says it to me, I'm not gonna lie to them. So,
Hey, that's how it goes.
That's
Yeah.
real.
That's how it
That's
goes.
keeping it real.
so
It's all in the actions. It's not just about them saying, like, oh, I love you. Like, you can say it. Doesn't necessarily mean I'll believe you. You have to show somebody that you do. You know, it's the little things that matter.
True.
I mean, it's the same thing. I mean, I'm with her. I mean, you have to show it. It's not something you can just say. I mean, you can say, you know, I love you to, like, you know, your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, but not to, or even your best friend. You can even say it to, but not to somebody that you date at the time. I
I
mean,
love you, man.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I can say it. I mean, I'll go, you know, I know I don't say it, but I don't say it in relationships. Not, you know, not right off the bat. I mean, like you see people like, you know, they date for. I dated a girl for 3 years. I didn't even say it, but until like we were dating for a year and a half. So I mean, it's a strong word, and you don't use it unless you really mean it. And and when I say it, I mean it.
Yeah, man. It's been a long time since I said I love you to a girl. Like mainly my last
I said it to my
serious,
mama the other
my
day.
last serious relationship. That was about what 2 years. That's about 2 years. I said it after a year. So yeah, I'm not just gonna
Yeah.
say it unless I mean it.
Hey, I said it to a girl the other day. My mama. Yeah, we have a great relationship.
It's cause she cooking.
That's true. My dad has a good
I
cooking.
agree with what everybody
Oh,
say.
always been
I'm not gonna get into mine because I don't want to talk about it. I ain't gonna talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
What? Great points, you know, from the panel we've had here today on the relationship portion of the podcast. You know, I would like to thank, you know, Destiny, Wallace, and Erin Garrett for, you know, appearing here. You know, like I said, you'll see them learn, you know, Destiny, of course, for the UFC portion, and Erin, when we talk about skydiving.
That's all I can do.
And right up next, we will have JB with the Coach's Rant. Here on The Range, stay tuned.
Yeah, what's up? Welcome to the Coach's Rant on the Range. I'm JB, and today what I'm going to be talking about, or ranting about, is about how NCAA athletes are constantly fucking up in this world. Man, let's start with Tennessee. Did y'all like Tennessee? Yeah, okay. Tennessee players, I mean, I know Tennessee's having a sorry year, but damn, you're on scholarship. You get stipends from the NCAA. That means you get free money. Don't need to rob a damn convenience store. Why you gotta rob a boo? Really? 2 other players. Stupid. And then Texas. I mean, Texas, that's my boys, but I mean, constantly. They have players constantly in the news fucking up for the wrong reasons. I mean, you got underage players drinking and getting caught. Stupid. And then Memphis, their head coach, Todd Hall? I'm sorry that he got fired or whatever, but if you're gonna fire a guy, get rid of his ass immediately. Don't let him stay for the end of the season. What's the point? You're wasting his time along with those players who aren't gonna win any more damn games in the Conference USA. That's my rant.